Hey guys, welcome to Samuel M's studio. We're back with another video. And yeah, today we'll be speaking about SketchUp. I've recently learned how to use the program. And yeah, we'll just go through my experience of the program, some cool features that I've found in the program, and the whole experience of moving from one software to another or learning a different software. Yeah, so let's just perhaps start with some background information of what SketchUp is, and like what features it has. So SketchUp is a 3D modeling software, and it allows users to create and manipulate 3D models of buildings, landscapes, furniture, and other objects. Um, it's commonly used in architecture and interior design. You'll see that most of the features of architecture or the elements of architecture, like walls, bricks, interior elements, are all included in the software. So that makes it possible for us to design. Some information about SketchUp itself. The developer is Trimble. Remember, we spoke about Tekla Structures. Tekla is also a product of Trimble, and its initial release date was in August 2000. That is 23 years ago, and I'm filming this in 2024. So the operating system is on a Windows 11 and Windows 10, and it's available in a variety of languages: English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Korean, Portuguese, Chinese. Yeah, that's as much as we know when it comes to the languages. So if you guys are located elsewhere in the world and you'd like to learn, those are the languages that you can learn in. So as we said, it is owned by Trimble, and the program is currently available as a web-based application. So the program includes drawing layout, functionality, surface rendering in different styles, and it enables placement of models within Google Earth. And the last software, so the SketchUp was developed by a startup company called Last Software of Boulder, and they're found in Colorado. And yeah, so it's a really cool software. Really cool. If I can really tell you, when I started working on SketchUp, all that I could really do was like pull walls up, because that was the easiest thing to do, and I could not imagine what my whole model would look like, because it was just, let me show you, those lines that looked like this. Everything literally was just gray, and I am not lying, I spent possibly a day just trying to figure out what is this that's in front of me. I knew what I was building and working on, but just for visualization, I really could not make sense of what was in front of me until I started adding textures and colors, and things started really making sense to me. But before that, it was very blurry. Also, you're learning a software and you have a project at the same time, so you're multitasking two things. So yeah, let me walk you through my model. So this is quite underwhelming in my opinion, because I'm still learning the software. And yeah, I think this is where I was on the second day. This is the day before hand in, and I had my basic elements in. So the brief, if I can just give you a bit of background, the brief was to create a diner, and it was to remake a 50s diner, and we could choose any, design theme to work around. And for some reason, I chose to work with the theme of arcade. If you have a look and see that my colors are quite bright, and I've gone for neon colors as well. I've gone for very bright textures, animated textures as well. You'll see a whole lot of wall art, and it's a lot of art, 3D type of art, So I went with arcade. So yeah, so I'll walk you through. Let's start basically with the bar, everything that I learned at the bar, doing a bar, and I'll walk you through other sections of the building as well. So this is the bar. As you see, there's a signage at the top, and here at the front we've got our actual bar with the seating, and I have a little counter going on there. So with regards to the counter, when we draw and design bars, we have to leave that little space there. On one side of the bar, we'll have the person serving, and then on the other, we'll have the customers or the clients. They'll be seated over there, and there's a nice little elevated surface for them to either place their drinks, their hands as they're choosing their order. So yeah, that's my bar. Then I've got some cupboards here at the back. I've got a fridge. I've got a coffee making station over there. Some cups and utensils will be placed over there. And yeah, that's it. So as you move over, you have some tables there placed in the center because it is a diner. So we need some space for people to sit. So over here, right, I'm going to section the model. I just want to show you an overall view of an overview of how everything looks like, and then we can break it down. So yeah, we've got our seating arrangements over there. We've got our tables, and those are the just the sources. And I went with a little sectional break over there. I thought of glass, then I thought, you know what, we also need some like fresh air going through, so I went with this. Then here at the back, we've got our wall art, still in alignment with our theme. I had some very bright colors and green. I found that it works quite nice with these colors that I chose over there. And yeah, that is the entrance. So you would enter from the side. Excuse me, I've got these section panes here. I'm going to remove them. And yeah, so this is where you would sit. Then over here, we've got some more seating. And I decided to separate the two instead of having like just tables or a pool table over there. I thought, you know what, let's add some character and add some seats there. So I've added a nice little sectioning, and it divides the two. So on this side, we've got a nice lounge area. So in the lounge area, perhaps let me come from the top view. In the lounge area, you can like sit over there. There's a nice little coffee table, and there's a fridge over there, so you can help yourself with some drinks, some cool drinks, some snacks. It's a nice vending machine that we have over there. And yeah, that's the inside basically. And then on the outside, we also have some seating arrangements. Going in, you can just see that you can have a nice seat over there. Yeah, and this is just a reference image of the actual height of an average human being. And that's the entrance. Yeah, so that's it. So this has been quite an exciting experience, learning a new software. Obviously, there's the anxiety of time and, learning something, and, in your head, you want to produce something that's quite good and creative, and you sit with your theme, because I was quite excited when I created my theme. I was like, I'm really liking this. But as time went, I started questioning the theme that I went with. I was like, okay, how do I actually make this come alive? So that's honestly one of the places where I am trying as much as possible to understand themes and bring them alive, make them functional, stick to briefs as well, because I think at some point, your own personal style does creep in on you. So I found myself, deviating a bit and then going for my beloved style of elegant. I love elegant, guys. Elegant finish. Call me. Call me for elegant. Call me for elegant finish. I love that. I love elegant finishes, sleek, with integrated finishes. Love that. But as a designer, we need to be quite versatile. So yeah, I am learning different types of styles, different types of finishes, colors. So yeah, the software itself has got features that are quite standard. I would say you're able to draw, rotate, change the scale. Something that I really like is the 3D warehouse. Let me show you what the 3D warehouse looks like. So the 3D warehouse is an application within SketchUp where you're able to import furniture or any 3D material, chairs, utensils, so yeah, this is a web browser, so I just have to agree to the terms over there. So for example, let me just search couch and show you. But when you do search, you need to be very accurate with your spelling, because it does not, it will not pick up or try to decipher what you're trying to say if your spelling is not correct. So here we go. It has all the different couches that you would ever think of using, and you just choose, and you would size it and then put it in. Let me just maybe say bed. There we go, and there are your different beds. So I'm excited, guys. I'm super excited to learn the software, to actually be able to use it properly. Here, I was honestly just trying to get a hang of it, and I think I could have really done better. I think I could have done so much better. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of practice now, playing around more with the software and trying to understand it. You can do so much with it. But yeah, and it's always a bit tricky because I use Tekla structures. If you'd like to learn more about Tekla, you can just go back into the videos that I had previously. And the functions and moving around in Tekla structures is very different as compared to moving around here. So because I'm working on a 3D model, my mind would subconsciously just go back to the functions of Tekla. So I would find myself doing Control P, Control Tab, which are like your flat, see-through type of commands, and they don't work here. So for example, to move, we would use this function over there. So you can move, copy, distort selected entities using this function over here. And if you'd like to copy, normally you can still do Control C, Control V. But once you have selected something here, you can select it or just use this button over here, then move, and then you can press Control. And then you can copy from there on. You see, that's the copy command. I'm going to escape. So yeah, it's learning the shortcuts. That was quite a task, and also creating a brief and then sticking to the brief. So yeah, I'm excited. Hoping to use it better in upcoming projects, and something that I'm really trying to motivate myself into doing is to create little projects for myself, beyond the tasks that I'm given as like learning tools, to create little objects and little projects for myself that can help me really understand the software in greater depth. So yeah, guys, I will post more, and hopefully I get to grow as well in my proficiency of the software, and my capabilities of the software as well. And hopefully I come back with a video where I'm like guys, I just created this model and I'm very happy with it because this was very, very standard elementary in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully the next could be a bit more exciting for me to present. I think I'll be quite excited to present something that, makes me happy. All right, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and comment, please interact and share the video as well. Thank you so much and see you next time.